হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, আমি ইন্দ্রাক্ষী দে আর আপনারা দেখছেন নিউজ টুডে।
This Ganesha symbolizes auspicious beginnings for Berger Paints at our new corporate head office.
Shashi Panja, esteemed Cabinet Minister for Industries, Commerce and Enterprises, and the Department of Women and Child Development and Social Welfare, Government of West Bengal, for gracing this momentous ceremony. I also extend a warm welcome to the Chairperson and Vice Chairperson, members of our board, all other dignitaries, members of the press, and my colleagues for joining us in celebrating this important milestone. To have professional managers running the show out of this city. I'm sure this discussion that we are now doing has become very prevalent, that everyone wants to professionalize, but in those days and years it was unheard of.
And what words, emphatic words I would say from the managing director of Berger Paints. I would say Mr. Abhijit Roy, who was one of these early persons who called on me when I assumed charge of this department. So I would remember that gesture. Despite his busy schedule, he was one of those early, I would say, the investors or the industrialist, the entrepreneur who came to call on me and to congratulate me. And it's almost like a Thanksgiving today to all the members of the Berger family, I would say, who have worked tirelessly to put up this wonderful piece of architecture. I am simply, I was surprised, but now I understand the taste. It's a state-of-an-art building that we are seeing. And I think this is the best way that you could have celebrated your century. Of course, it is probably your now century plus, but 100 years and going well. Chairman Reshma ji is here on stage, the Vice Chairman, Mr. Dingra. And I think such a wonderful Chairman and Vice Chairman, young, dynamic, and thank you for believing. I know Mr. Abhijit Roy would believe in Bengal, being the son of the soil, but thank you to the Dingra family to continue to believe in Bengal, to be here, headquarters, and to continue your journey from here. I mean, I think wherever Berger Paints lands, it transforms the landscape of that particular town or the city or the project itself. And that's what you've done in Howrah, that's what you've done in Rishra, you've done in Hooghly, you are going to do in Panagarh too. And you have, I think, an R&D set up also in Howrah, or so that's coming up.
No,
It's ongoing. And the one, you're expanding that, and the one in Panagar, it's in one of our parks. We are proud to host you there. So for me, it's a proud moment again, because I stand here to represent the Honorable Chief Minister, because your invitation was extended to her. And Didi has given me the opportunity to be here on her behalf. That is very prestigious for me, and equally prestigious here to be with you in this wonderful inauguration. As I said again, a state-of-the-art architecture, and I'm yet to see the museum. I mean, look at what you have done. You have been part of the growth journey of India. Such iconic buildings and bridges and various other structures that you have painted. So, no wonder you're the second best in India, and fourth best in Asia, you said, and the 15th best in the world, and you continue to grow. So nothing beyond this today is like truly happiness, and I know the stress of competition is always there, so let that stress be there, but I don't know whether you should say you continue to paint the city red, the town red, just continue to make headlines. Really wish you well, and have a great celebration today. And to these tireless workers, to those tireless professionals who are attached to this family, I think you are attached by heart. No wonder it is so much from the heart, so much of dedication and due diligence, and the duty that you offer, that only comes from the heart. Otherwise it would have been any other work for which you would, a job for which you are paid for. But you do it from the heart. No wonder you are so perfect. So wonderful to be here with you, to share a few moments with you. And I would have really stayed on for a longer while. It was not scheduled actually. Probably we were planning for the 3rd, and the Chief Minister's office had also informed me that you have to be there on the 3rd, despite that the 5th and the 6th, the Bengal Global Summit was to be there. But then dates had changed to 10th. We had then not fathomed the fact that assembly would begin. So then, meanwhile, the assembly was called. Then also we had not imagined that today would be the governor's address.
Industries, Commerce and Enterprise, Social Welfare, Department of Women and Child Development, other esteemed dignitaries, guests, colleagues and friends. It is indeed an honor for me to welcome you all at this momentous event where we mark our 100 years of a colourful journey by being a part of the inaugural ceremony of this iconic building in the city of Kolkata. Berger had first set its foot here in December 1923 with a small factory on the banks of the river Ganges. The corporate office has always been here and has withstood the test of time, overseeing establishment and acquisition of 29 factories all over India, operations all across the country with about 200 offices and warehouses and 60,000 plus retail and selling partners.
India, a symphony of hues where every color whispers tales of ancient traditions and boundless dreams. A living tapestry that celebrates life in all its glory, from the sacred reds of devotion to the vibrant greens of harvest. Every shade has a song. But who are the alchemists who have woven these songs into the very fabric of our lives? Synonymous with transforming the landscape of India for a century, while journeying from a 100 crore company towards a 10,000 crore mark, this is the story of how a family-inspired legacy revolutionized the paint industry in India. Berger Paints, the orchestra that composed a symphony of colors. This kaleidoscopic story dates back to 1923, when a visionary named Mr. Hadfield chose the beautiful banks of the Hooghly River in Howrah as a perfect backdrop for a visionary project. One that would set the foundation for painting the canvas of the nation. In the 1940s, as India embarked on a journey of independence and industrialization, the brand grew into British Paints, making a mark by consistently supporting India's ambitions. paints and coatings played an essential role in developing machines and finished goods. However, it was not until 1969 that the name Berger began to feature on the company slate.
ये हमारा बर्जर का 100 साल की सेलिब्रेशन है। 1923 में कलकत्ता में सेटअप जो हुआ था बर्जर पेंट्स, आज 100 साल करके 100 साल एक हो गया है। ये हमारा न्यू कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस है जो पेंट कैन के जैसे बना है। ऊपर बिल्कुल सोलर पैनल्स लगे हैं, ग्रीन लीड सर्टिफाइड बिल्डिंग है, प्लैटिनम, और इसमें म्यूज़ियम भी है, हिस्ट्री भी है। जो हमने 100 सालों में किया है वो हमने ट्राई किया कि यहीं पे सारा कुछ रिप्रेजेंट हो और यहाँ के अगले 100 साल यहीं से और बढ़े। हमारी फैमिली ने डिसीजन लिया था कि जो भी हम एक्विजिशन करते हैं उसको हम डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगे। तो जितनी भी एक्विजिशंस हुई है, मैनेजमेंट, हेडक्वार्टर्स, फैक्ट्री, सब हमने वैसे ही रहने दिया है। और अब 100 साल से यहीं चल रहा है, अच्छा चल रहा है, तो और किसी को अप्रूव नहीं करना है, किसी को रीलोकेट नहीं करना है। तो जैसे चल रहा है उसी को हमने बूस्ट करना है, उसी को हमने इनकरेज करना है।